Hello everybody, welcome back to Victoria 3. In this video, I am going to be forming Arabia. So normally whenever I make these videos, I like to do a step-by-step guide on how to form the nations or do whatever it is I'm trying to do. As for this video, this is going to be slightly different. This is going to be more of a strategy guide video instead of a step-by-step tutorial. I'm going to show you the general strategy you're going to use in order to form Arabia because there's just too much randomness involved in forming Arabia. So without further ado, we can go ahead and get right into it. So to form Arabia, there are 21 state regions total, all within the Arabian Peninsula and Egypt. Because Egypt starts with 11 of these regions, they by far have the most and are the easiest to form Arabia with. So we're going to be playing as Egypt, and what we're going to be doing, I'm going to set up my budget. I'm going to raise taxation up to 5, and I'm going to add consumption taxes just to get more money. We're going to go with services and grain, and then I'm going to raise my government wages up to 4 just to get another 100 authority, and then add a tobacco tax as well. This gives us a nice 38,000 per week. Building wise, I'm just going to set everything to auto expand. And then I'm going to build a few iron mines in these regions. I'm going to put one in each. That way we can get some iron coming into the country without needing to trade for it. Technology-wise, because we need to get to pan-nationalism in order to form Arabia, I'm going to be going for that. Make sure all of your production methods are how you'd like them, and change your barracks to the most modern one, and we will begin the strategy. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be vassalizing the entire Arabian Peninsula without worrying about great powers at all, because most of the great powers in this game are pretty terrible about supporting their allies. So start off with Jabal Shamar, and we're going to hit confirm. Now we're going to be trying to bait the Ottoman Empire into fighting us, so I'm going to turn our budget and military wages all the way down to 1, and then I'm going to let the escalation continue. Alright, looks like I got lucky with the first one. Jabal submitted to us quite easily. Next, we're going to move on to Hejaz. Confirm that, and unpause, and we'll see how this one goes. Alright, so it looks like the Ottomans are going to back them. So what we are going to do at this point, we're going to add the war goal of liberate country of Iraq. Now, we are going to actually vassalize Iraq later, and we will also be adding the war goal of conquering the state of Deir ez-Zor, which I believe I'm saying that right, but chances that I'm not are pretty high, and that will give us everything that we need from the Ottomans. We're going to let that unpause, we're going to wait for this to get to the countdown to war phase, and that's when we start sending all of our troops where they need to go. Alright, we're at the countdown to war phase now, so I'm going to set up my generals and have them go where I want. This dude is an offensive dude. He is the one I usually send up to the Ottoman border and attack there. I'm going to take this dude as well. I'm going to put him on this border with Jabal Shamar and the Ottomans, and then I'm going to take my last guy and send him to the border on Hejaz and just have him push. I'll put him here, and it looks like we got an extra border here, so I'm going to take this little 5 guy and just have him defend this front just so they don't get any free runs on us. So get all those set up, unpause until the war starts. War has started, come back to your budget, make sure you turn this back up to 5 because that's going to give you much more morale recovery, which is actually very important in this game. And now we're going to absolutely bulldoze them because the Ottoman Empire is super weak at the beginning of the game. Also, if you want to get an extra little buff to your military, you can make your armed forces loyal to you, and by doing that, the easiest way I have found is just to pass dedicated police force. Most of your people support this anyway. It's going to give you quite a bit of loyalty, so just go ahead and enact that. It doesn't even need to pass to get the loyalty from it. Now we simply just let that play out until we start to win. That is the last we really need to do against the Ottomans, unless you would like to go for the achievement in the game, which is to take these parts of Thrace. Next step, we are going to continue our domination over the Arabian Peninsula. We're going to go and vassalize Nejd, confirm that. Again, turn your military wages all the way down. This makes people less likely to get involved in the war and less likely to actually send troops to the border. Looks like Nejd is fearful, and it doesn't look like anyone may get involved. Alright, looks like we got lucky with that one. Nejd back down. Next play, we're going to vassalize the Qasimid state, I believe is how that is said, but probably not because I am dumb American. Alright, they're fearful. Oh, now they're cocky. Russia has gotten involved. So, part of the strategy to leaving our military wages at 1 is it makes these great states much less likely to actually send troops to the border because they feel it is unnecessary. Russia has not sent a single troop to actually help them. Once we get to the countdown to war state, you're going to grab one of your military dudes, you're going to send him down to the border, and then as soon as the war starts, crank your military wages back up. There we go, budget, military wages set to 5, and they're going to start pushing in as soon as they get there, and they're going to mop the floor with them. Not these guys, not the Nejd, they suck. Alright, looks like we took that fairly easily. The Russians did send troops in, but it was way too late for it. And I'm going to repeat this step again and move on to the next state. Vassalize them, crank my military wages back down. Makes me less of a threat in the eyes of the big powers, you see. Alright, and exact same strategy as before. Once the countdown to war phase starts, send your dudes in, get them on the border, and as soon as the war actually starts, crank your military wages back up. Looks like they're here, they're completely uncontested, and we're going to win this in about 2 seconds. Boom, that's another one done. We're gonna check on this next one, but uh-oh, looks like we are actually cordial. So what we'll need to do is damage our relations with them. We're gonna check the relations with these other states, make sure they're not too high. Alright, so none of them are too high, so we're gonna damage relations for just a second here. Looks like they are improving relations with us, so we're actually going to have to expel their diplomats. That's going to give us about 10 infamy, which is a little bit higher than what I would like, but I'm going to continue with this strategy anyway, because I do not believe that they will be able to stop us, so vassalize them, confirm, military wages back down to 1. Alright, no one came to support them, so they gave up. Same strategy again, military wages down to 1, and France is now supporting them, but it doesn't matter, because France isn't actually going to send any troops, for whatever reason. Countdown to war, grab the generals, send them down, wait for them to get there. 2 arms, 2 military wages, level 5. And we're gonna be there first, so we're gonna get some free bullying in. Alright, and there we go, that's another one down. Next we got Oman, so military wages back to 1. I sound like a broken record at this point, but you get the idea. Make vassal, Oman, confirm. No, we wait, very pessimistic. There's Russia, they're back at it again to give us an old slap across the ass. But what they don't know is that my ass is somewhere else. And they haven't found it yet. Can you guess what I'm about to say next? Grab the general, mobilize, advance the front, wait for like 5 days. War starts to arms, and so military wages back to 5. Isn't this exciting gameplay? Oh, what? Why do you guys get to take all that in one hit? I better take all that one hit back. Otherwise, this is fucking rigged. Alright, go. Punch him. Punch him in the nuts. Big nuts. Small nuts. Doesn't matter. Just nuts in general. Wait, where'd my other general go? Hey, did I tell you to return? Do your job. Quit running away. I know you wanna like go on vacation. Everyone wants to go on vacation. But I said no. Do your job. Kill them. Why are you fighting? I don't want you to fight. I want to be the fighter. Why are you fighting my battles? Your troops suck. You have irregulars. I swear this whole game, this whole military system feels like sometimes it's like we have the big military guys right here. They have big guns and everything. But then the other little dude, he says he comes in and everyone's like, hold up, let him cook. And then he proceeds to get shot across the face. Why did you let him cook? But no, why are you cooking now? Stop it! Let me cook! Quit sending your irregulars in, you're just losing my progress! What did I just say? Okay, fine. You're going against his regulars. Irregulars versus irregulars is fine. Let me take care of the Russians. There we go. Alright, and we got Oman. So there's only 2, actually no, there's 5 more states we need to get. Don't listen to what I say. Alright. Next one, we're going to take Bahrain. So, diplomatic play, make vassal. We're gonna make Bahrain our vassal. Military wages, you guessed it, back down to 1 because we want to lower our threat level. We're not a threat. We're just really poor people. We're just really poor. And there's Russia again. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to you. I didn't do anything. You did stuff to me. I'm trying to expand here and unite Arabia, and Russia's like, I should know. You can piss right off and go eat the frickin' second. I'm Egyptian. Alright, well, guess what? Our flawless strategy is still flawless. Mobilize them. Send them to the front. Send them there. We're gonna wait like 2 seconds because we want to pretend like we're not a threat. And then, all of a sudden, 2 arms, and they're suddenly all getting paid and instantly become way better at fighting. At least perceivably from the outside. Yeah, it's instant for some reason. And we're gonna Bahrain, and we win. And there we go, Bahrain is ours. Alright, so now we got 2 more that we need to go to. I'm gonna assume that says Trucial States. I'm very sorry if that's not what it says. But for this last guy, we can't actually vassalize them because they are a subject of another country. What country is that, you might ask yourself? It's the Brits! They're a protectorate! Why are they a protectorate? Who knows? But anyway, diplomatic plays. Instead of vassal, we're gonna conquer. Conquer the state. You're gonna go to war with Great Britain directly? Absolutely, and they're gonna like it. Military wages back down to 1 so that they think I'm a stupid idiot that they can just push over. They're cocky, and they're confident. Now they're cocky again. Up, and there's Russia. Russia's like, I wanna beat them up. Yes, let me do it. I am the man who beats people up. Ha 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 ha. Actually, for this one, I am gonna ask another country to come to war with me. Offer humiliation of Great Britain. As again, we're going to send in the troops. So this time we're going to send all 3. And we're going to send 1 to one front. We're going to send 1 to another front. And then we're going to send 1 to a third front. And we're going to bully them all at the same time. And we're going to set our navy to go ahead and raid the convoys in this region. Just so they can't get sneaky on us. To arms, raise the taxes. Raise the wages back up to 5. Again for this. I don't even know how many times it's been. People are gonna go in. Looks like they're gonna send a bunch of troops in. Hopefully we can do enough damage to them beforehand so that they all die. Oh, let's go. We took the whole state over. All right, glorious. All right, well, we took the Trucial state, or the Trucial coast, or whatever it's called, the Trucial. I'm gonna say Trucial because that's what I think it is. All right, so we've only got 3 more states that we need to grab, and those are all in Iraq. Where we liberated Iraq earlier, we no longer have a truce with them, so we can actually go ahead and vassalize them. All right, relations are now neutral and no longer cordial. We can now come back to the diplomatic play screen, make vassal. We're gonna make Iraq our vassal, and we should be able to fight off whoever joins. I don't think it's gonna matter. Remember, turn the military wages back down to 1. This just keeps them from sending in troops. We're going to watch this adamantly and see what happens, because this is the last one we need, and it's also the biggest one we need. There's Russia, doing Russia stuff again. Now they're cocky, so I doubt they'll actually send anyone else to get involved. Oh, Russia. I can offer them to take a treaty port in Basra, but they're not actually going to take that because they're just going to move to the middle. Yeah, for whatever reason, that's how that works. If you both offer them something, they just decide to stay out of it. Looks like I can do the exact same thing with France to get them out of the war. Oop! Oh, they're actually on my side. Damn it, I didn't actually expect that. Oops. Well, it looks like I may have just given away a treaty port in Basra. Oops. Oh well. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. That makes them fearful. Maybe they'll just give in to my initial... Yeah, maybe they'll just give in to my initial thing. Crank the budget back up. I want to scare them. I want to scare them even harder than they're already scared. Come on, give up. You won't... Actually, I need to send troops to the front before they just blitz through me. Or, I mean, walk through me casually. All troops, go! Come on, please give up so I don't actually lose the Basra. Damn it. Alright, I blundered. But it's fine. Onward, men! Walk through Iraq casually! Now you're fighting. Just walk like speed walk. Speed walk through them. Yes! Yes, it's beautiful. Keep walking. Keep walking, you guys. Honestly, just don't even fight them. It's fine. Who's fighting them in here? Who are you? Are you France? France? France says they want to fight. These French warmongers. Always the French, man. You know, it's quite rubbish, actually. I don't know why I'm speaking in a British accent. At least my crummy British accent. But we win! Look at this! We're beautiful! And the revolution is starting. They want to ban slavery or something. Where are they angry? Why are you angry, intelligentsia of people? Why are you so mad? It's fine. All right, we're gonna reform a law or something. What do they want? You want some colonizing? You want some colonizing? I see you. You want to do some colonizing. You want colonial you want to exploit the natives? Intelligentsia. I didn't know you were like that. And there we go. Just ignore this little blue blunder I made. But yeah, all you need to do now is just research pan-nationalism and I guess actually work on your economy now because you don't have to have such a massive surplus to deal with all your troops now. So I'm going to work on my economy and I'm going to wait for pan-nationalism to research and then I'm going to be back. Alright, that took just a little bit, but we now have pan-nationalism, which means we can come back over to the Cultures tab and we can come to Arabia. Now, normally I would have 21 out of 21 states, but because I was a stupid dum-dum who let France have this stupid little place in Basra, we only have 20 of 21, but that's okay. We're gonna form Arabia anyway, because normally you don't make stupid mistakes like that, but I do. I'm a professional at it. So, without further ado, form Arabia. Boom, we are green, and we don't even have that bad of a deficit. None of these states are actually incorporated, so we'll start with that. Political rents, state actions, incorporate states. You're going to want to incorporate as much of this as you can without going into a bureaucracy deficit, and then just build more bureaucracy buildings and incorporating more as you go along. And yeah, that's gonna do it. That is how you form Arabia in the game. Like say, this is a little bit more of a strategy guide than an actual step-by-step tutorial. As long as you're pretty confident with your military skills, you should be able to repeat this pretty consistently. Also, a few notes. Ethiopia is a great spot to expand into next, along with the Ottoman Empire and Persia, because there's not as many major powers in those states. The Ottoman Empire, you can very easily bully at this point. You have a much stronger military than they do, 156 battalions versus 132. About the same GDP as they do, but your technology is way better, and the Ottomans just suck. And they're eventually going to get the sick man of Europe thing, and they're going to die and whatever. They're going to lose their puppets. Persia, the reason Persia's so nice to go into, there's no major power, so you can puppet them pretty much immediately. And Ethiopia is pretty much the same way. There sometimes is a major power in here, but most of the time there isn't, so you can just expand to your heart's content. And that is going to do it for Arabia. So if you found that video to be helpful, be sure to leave a like on the video. That actually helps me in the YouTube algorithm quite a bit. Be sure to leave in the comment section below any other videos you would like to see me do, other nations you'd like to see formed, or this anything else in general. And if you're looking for more Victoria 3 content, feel free to subscribe. I will be making more in the future. I think I'm going to shake things up a little bit and try a few more fun things. I won't tell you what those are yet, but you'll see in the future when they come out. Well, anyway, that is going to do it for me today. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.